Let's watch this. Oh my god, look at that flick. What are we talking about? He's not mouse and keyboard?
Hey, what's up, guys? It is CDT5 here for Brown's Tacos. I am here with Malt as well as Vegas Decepticon and our July Taco of the Month, Hevlocks, aka Creamy. How you guys doing?
Hey, all right,
Not
Creamy.
too shabby.
Hello, hello.
Doing well. Actually, so how does it feel, Creamy, to be Taco of the Month?
You know, it's been a long time coming. I like to think I'm Taco of the Month every month, but I finally won the draw this time.
Oh, that's amazing. I wanted to bring to light real quick a question for you, if you don't mind. Is you recently paid in a little Overwatch 2 beta scrim, and I had my 5 kids watching on the TV. They were cheering up and down with the plays you were making, shitting in their diapers. What do you say to your fans, especially those young ones, when you meet them in the public about that kind of gameplay that you show us?
I say, hey, the real struggle becoming an Overwatch player and playing in any league is that you just have to think you're better than everyone else and you will play better than everyone else.
I mean, boys, do you not agree? That's some of the motivation. That's one of the most motivational things I've ever heard.
It's a winner's mindset, is what it is. Believe it
It's
till it's
why,
true.
yeah,
It's
it's why
absolutely
he's
necessary.
Taco of the Month.
I mean, look at how he just domed that Sombra. I mean, come on.
That was no
Overwatch,
joke.
Overwatch is alpha energy, and if you don't have alpha energy, it's not a fun time, in my
Right.
No,
opinion.
and even though it's the beta, only the alphas are in there.
That's right.
Very true. Speaking of, what's your impression of Overwatch 2 so far? Since for the most part we do Overwatch on the Discord, how are you feeling about it? What would you say to the people who are watching? What what do you feel about it?
I feel like Overwatch 2 is what Overwatch should have been. No stuns, less shields. As a hit stand player, I'm fucking loving it.
A lot of passion in that answer. I mean, you could hear it in his voice.
He finally gets to kill stuff. I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm not sitting
Yeah,
paradise.
around shooting 2 shields for 20 minutes every game. I love it.
yeah, yeah. What would you say is the biggest, flaw in the beta so far?
The biggest flaw I would say is Blizzard's balancing. Um, this whole new Moira thing. They meant to stop DPS Moiras, but they kind of enabled them more. Um, the 75% reduction. It's not it, Chief. Make it 25 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Uncle Bobby, ever since he left, things have been going downhill, I think. I mean, they had to let him go for obvious reasons. But I mean, Blizzard is, this is their last ditch effort to revive themselves, I think.
I would agree. And there's just not enough hype around Overwatch 2 right now. It's coming out in
I
October, and I see it nowhere.
I
Mm.
also think that the whole Moira thing was a response to people talking about Junker Queen, but then they also don't want to nerf Junker Queen into the ground because every new hero has to be powerful at launch, make them exciting and such. So I think this was a way of trying to deal with people's complaints about Junker Queen staying alive too long, while also not touching Junker Queen too much.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree, except Junker Queen in an actual competitive format is trash.
Yeah,
Right, right.
Junker Queen isn't
Yeah.
actually that good because
It I think it points out how people are failing to look at how this game is played. There was too much deathmatch when I was playing the beta. There was too much, I'm just going to kill everyone, and not realizing that the only reason Junker Point's still alive is because they got two supports attached to them. You pick off
right.
the supports, just like in Overwatch 1, you pick off the supports, the tanks start falling. Or if your tank is on a wild flank, your DPS are just going to get smashed and they're just going to walk right through you. Like, there's still
I,
roles attached to this game.
I agree, boys, but I don't mean to sidetrack you here, but let's get back to this Taco of the Month, this beautiful man here. From one Taco of the Month to another,
Talking too
before
much about Junker
Overwatch,
King, huh?
yeah, before Overwatch, I was a 1983 Tetris World Champion. What kind of games did you play before Overwatch came out?
Well, I may not have been a Tetris champion, but I was a 2003 Call of Duty GameStop champion.
Let's
Oh,
go.
very nice. Well, I mean, even though they're defunct right now or on the way, that's still an accomplishment.
Yep, it's
That
not
should.
worth much more. It's not much worth much nowadays, but back then, man.
Hey, listen, anything that can go on your mom's fridge is always valuable and always worth it, and it's an accomplishment in life.
And let's
Well,
not
the best
forget
part
that
is, I was gonna say the best part is with GameStop being defunct, you can tell the next generation who doesn't know what that is that it was the greatest achievement ever,
hey,
better
I
than World
mean,
Series.
let's not downplay it. I mean, all of us have to remember 20 years ago going around 9, 10 o'clock at GameStop, waiting impatiently for them to open the door because their asses took way too long, and then just stomping on whoever was around. 5-year-old kid, dead.
Trying
31,
to play Call of
35-year
Duty
old
with
mom,
Frostbite.
dead with phone number. That was the golden age. Am I right?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that was good. So I just want to do creamy a little like word association just to kind of get to better know you. So, when I say a word or a phrase, just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Got it.
Uh, let's start. Tracer,
Overrated.
public pools,
Piss.
vinyl punk,
Really cool guy.
yourself.
I'm pretty okay.
Bacon.
Oh, I can't live without it.
A
All
true
right.
champion. See, he took me for a loss of words after he said bacon can't live without it.
We
The man
have
is a
a
true
man
genius.
of culture.
Absolutely. I
Worthy of
don't know
Chocolate
how
Month,
bacon.
100%.
I mean, I don't know how bacon brings you culture, but we'll go with that.
True.
You have not lived enough if you can't see it as culture, in my opinion.
I think it's not that bacon makes culture, it's that if you don't like bacon, it's the lack of bacon that shows where you're really at.
I mean, I'm
Bacon is
speaking for
standard.
Vinyl Punk. I'm speaking through Vinyl Punk on this one. Anyone in the Discord server who's watching here, if you don't like bacon, the exit door is waiting for you. Okay?
Insta ban.
Yeah, exactly. All right, like, come on now. But hey, anyways, creamy headlock taco of the month. That's a great achievement. Something to go right next to the GameStop trophy and certificate of participation, I think.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna hang it up on my wall.
So speaking of communities, what do you think of the taco community as a whole?
I've enjoyed the taco community. Next month I'll be in the Discord for 3 years. I've met some of my best friends on here. I've met my future best man for my wedding on here,
Let's
and
go.
yeah, it's a great place.
Awesome. What about are there things you'd suggest maybe for like pugs? What kind of pugs you would like to see happen? Anything like that?
The biggest thing, I know it's hard getting stuff together. I used to be a management shell back like 2 years ago, but getting stuff together to do like pugs and stuff is very difficult. But I'd like to see more pugs, especially at the very tail end of Overwatch 2, the beta.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see a few more Overwatch 2 beta pugs, yeah.
What kind of are there any like Widow 1v1s or anything like that that you'd like to see? Any
Oh,
specifics?
oh, definitely. I would love a Widow 1v1. I would dominate.
Oh, we're seeing that right now.
Oh, did you strike a nerve with CD? Is that? Whoa! That's what I.
Oh, no. There is footage right
Oh,
here of him literally rolling 5 widows in a row. And
oh,
it is
I got
beautiful.
you. Ah,
I can appreciate a good widow.
I mean, yeah, it's tough though because a lot of those Widow players they get a bad rap because everyone looks when the character select screen pops up and goes, really, really. come on, dude. You might as well go Hanzo if that's going to be the case.
Well,
Always
Then he gets an ace,
negativity.
and you're all of a sudden a god.
That's
All of a
true.
sudden, mad respect goes out. All of a sudden, he'd be in 3 years in the server here. He finally wins Taco of the Month because of his Widow plays. I mean,
hey, we're not going to go into the whole it's been active for a few months thing. It is an early taco of the month. Thank you.
why is that?
Why is what?
Why is it early? Is Bronze Tacos on its period? Are we worried about pregnancy?
Shh.
These are just things I'm throwing out, guys. I'm not accusing anyone. But you fuckers who don't like bacon, remember, your ass is on the way out.
I defer all pregnancy questions to Vinyl.
I'm sure he has answers.
yeah, yeah, he'd be the man. Yeah. Absolutely. So,
So
Creamy, who's your favorite person in? Oh, sorry, no, CD. Go ahead, please.
what is something that you are looking forward to? Obviously, not going to get into anything crazy personal, any game, any event, something that you like.
Um, well, I'm looking forward to the Overwatch 2 Overwatch 2 release in general. I'm looking forward to maybe eventually getting a PS5 because those are still scarce as fuck for some reason. Um, I'm also looking forward to this new Digimon Survive coming out. It's gonna be a
Is
pretty
that a
badass
game or an
game.
anime series?
It's a game. It'll be on the Switch and the PS4, I think.
Oh, all right.
See, I'm on the other side. I'm actually really looking forward to the was it the new Mega Man from like the 90s?
Oh
They're coming
yeah.
out with the Mega Man series again.
Oh,
Ooh.
that sounds pretty dope. Like remastered.
Yeah, NT Warrior, I believe it was
Hell yeah.
Is that any
the whole
different from
RPG.
the Is that any
It,
different from the 11 set that they released a couple years
yes,
ago?
so NT Warrior was their line of RPGs that they had. It's not a platformer.
Okay.
It's actually really awesome, but it is along the same lines that they're just remastering a bunch of old NES and SNES kind of games.
So, how much did Nintendo pay you to say that, to give that free plug when normally
I
we charge
mean,
people hundreds of thousands of dollars in this Discord for an ad like that?
I just recently bought a pair of Fox Ears and Foxtail and Naraka, so if that tells you anything.
Okay. All right.
Wow, gonna flex that on us.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Always.
I thought Creamy was the taco of the month.
They can have it. I don't want it anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, then allow me to be the first person to congratulate myself for being a two-time Taco of the Month winner, Halo 1v1 champion, your caster of the century.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Sentry, that's a big play.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, but in
Jeez.
all seriousness though, right now we are looking at Creamy stream. It is www.twitch.tv/me creamy MECREAMY. Is there any other links or social media that you would like us to check out?
You have
Um,
OnlyFans?
that's about it, really. I do have one link for you. It's pretty funny. Let me find it real quick, and I'll send it to you.
And just so you guys know, on YouTube, all of these links will be available in the description. So if you don't catch it right away, don't worry, we got you.
There you go. This is a clip from an opponent's perspective of a championship match we had back in season 2 or 3, and it's just funny.
Rock on. And That's downloadable and savable, right? Because we can put that at the very end of the video. It'll be
Correct.
fun.
Hmm.
Cool, cool. All right. So now that we've got the formalities out of the way, I noticed that you were not beans or corn, you were potato. How did that go with the rest of the Discord?
You know, I've never been a beans guy. I think it's only really good for dip. And corn, I could take it or leave it. But potatoes have been my day one. They've gotten me through thick and thin. Chips, fries, mashed. They hit every time. Does not matter what it is.
They made you the gamer that you are, correct?
Yes, they built me big and strong, and my fingers have never felt better.
Yep, he practiced 5 hours a day by gripping a potato,
2 potatoes.
2 potatoes.
Two
Mashed
potatoes.
potatoes?
You think
Mashed
Russians go
potatoes?
hard with their turnips? Creamy goes hard with his taters.
That sounded really awkward and
You know
probably made
what? We
everyone
are going
watching
to
feel
keep it.
uncomfortable.
We are going to keep it.
My apologies to all the children out there watching. This is a show that was meant to be safe, and you have people who are questionable around other children like CD. I mean, apologies to the community for that,
You know, I always,
and to the potato community.
I always label this as 18 plus. So.
Oh, then we're good.
Yeah, it's okay, CD. You can grip my potatoes any day.
Ooh.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A love connection up first.
Ooh la la.
Announced here
So
first.
now let me ask you this. Now let me ask you this. Creamy, if you took CD out on a first date, where would you take him?
Red
Ooh.
Lobster. He deserves the best.
You may as well just grab the ring then. Sheesh.
And there it is.
Done deal.
Only
Done
valid in 37
deal.
states, but it can happen.
Ah, man.
Was there anything else you wanted to leave us with, Creamy?
I just wanted to give a shout out to my old team, Unlimited Chaos, Tug, Uncle, Dragon, Goddess, and if Yarbles, fucking Johnny 5. I love them all. They've been my best friends for the past 3 years, and that's about it, really.
And for sure, great members of the community. So, yeah, that's going to be it for us on this evening. Honestly, we're probably just going to bullshit around for like the next 5 or 10 minutes. So, you guys just don't get to hear it. Suck it. And other than that, check out the links. Enjoy this video after our interview. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.
Laters.